Yes, I do, because we have the community service office, which is really helpful because they have a bunch of opportunities to sign up for different community service events and whatnot.
Yeah, I think it's good that Mrs. O'Leary comes on the announcements and tells us new opportunities.
Yeah, I do. I think it's really good too how the community service office has ways for you to sign up for community service. I think that's really good and helpful for us.
Absolutely. Mrs. O'Leary does a wonderful job with advertising, putting in the announcements about what there is to offer, and also that it's offered senior year, and also, which it's been 3 or 4 years, I don't know, 5, that we've started to recognize people as Jefferson Award winners. I think that's great, and I think it gets more kids excited about wanting to participate in that. And when I do letters of recommendation, the amount of volunteer work that these students do is amazing.
Yeah, I feel that there's a lot of ways that you can get involved in community service through Carondelet, because we have the Community Service Center, which is basically a help desk for help, as Jefferson Awards calls it, where basically you can go and find many ways that you can serve the community, and they're just really helpful, helping you find stuff to do, and just basically if you have an interest, it's basically going to be a way that you can use that interest to serve the community.
Absolutely.
Yes, I am. I am involved with art and Varsity Foundation, a program called Family to Family, which is a part of our church at St. Bonaventure, and I also help out with the homeless people.
Yes, I do.
What do you do?
I went to Camp Creme for a couple of weeks over the summer, so it was good.
Yes. What do you do?
I sing every week at my church. I volunteer at my church 8 hours a Sunday.
Oh, wow.
I do a lot during the summer with camps and being a camp leader and stuff.
No.
Okay. Is there any...
I disagree with that.
Okay. All right.
You are an active participant in all community service. First of all, you always are reminding people to please pick up after themselves, which is a service to everyone else.
Okay.
Because they don't really want to see all that trash either, right? You are always, when I see you anyway, if a teacher has too much stuff in their hands, you go over and open the door for them.
Okay. I take those things for granted.
See? And I think we take community service too narrowly, as if you have to go somewhere to do it, or as if, you have to really be in a soup kitchen or a soup line. Miss Perry, I have watched her. Girls come in here and they say, oh, I don't feel too well, I feel a little faint. Did you eat breakfast? No, I didn't have time. And she will find them either out of her own lunch, or we kind of try to stock up things that we find around, and she'll make sure they have something to eat. I call that community service. So I'm just saying she's too modest, and we don't think of those things as community service. And I think they're a huge service to our community.
Yes, I do. I used to do a lot of community service when I was a sophomore and when I was a freshman, and now I'm in Jefferson Awards, so I do community service through that, and I also volunteer at Kaiser Hospital every weekend, and I also used to do tutoring at Monument Crisis Center, so I do feel that I've done a fair share of community service.
Yes, I do. I participate in community service all over the world, just like everyone else should.
Kind of.
Yes. Well, this year I just went on Benavere, and that was a great experience. And for me, that was opened my eyes to some new community service type possibilities. I also go on the Urban Plunge, and we're taking a class next semester on the Urban Plunge. Go on the Walk for Life, and I do some other things in my community.
Does helping out with work grant count?
Yeah.
I help my friends with work grant. So.
Perfect.
No, not at all. like it's forced upon us. I know it's like a religion class when you're a senior, but it's only like a semester long. And I feel like most of the community service that people do at Carondelet is like voluntary, and they like choose to do it on their own and out of their own free time.
No, not at all.
No, not really. It's encouraged, but not like do it.
No, it's encouraged, but it's not enforced. It's something that we should all want to do, and I think everyone here wants to participate and help in any way that they can.
No, I think it's just strongly encouraged, which is a good thing.
No, I think it's definitely encouraged here because it's helpful. Like, Carondelet just tries to encourage us. Like, I don't think they force us.
A little bit. It's really encouraged, and then, but I don't think that's a bad thing. I mean, it doesn't always work, but, and I mean, obviously, if they were, like, manacling people to little children at Monument Crisis Center, that wouldn't be okay, but they're not. They're just encouraging it, and they want us to be decent people. That's the school's job.
Yes.
Partially.
Sometimes.
Yeah, I think everyone here does, because it's what we're all about here at Carondelet.
Well, I'll leave that to God to decide if I'm living well. But as far as the students, I see a lot of them doing a great job. Yeah,
Perfect.
living out the mission statement. Sure.
Most of the time, yeah.
Yeah, I think you have to, like, as a senior, you kind of learn how to, so.
Yes, I do.
Okay. I think all of the things that I just had to say about Miss Perry and lots more are available to you if you just have more time for me to keep talking. But remember that she's intelligently applying those gospel values of watch out for the other person. We are here to help everyone. The gospel values say the Lord gave us such wonder in that He loves us. We need to love each other. She does that every day. In the things that I had to say, in the way that she takes care of students when they come in here and they're upset, she watches out for them. She does it all the time and in an intelligent, mature manner.
Yes, I do, I guess, because like part of it was like being a steward of life, and I feel like doing community service sort of goes towards that goal.
A little bit.